season, and we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Formation. There are 7 zone cover zone drop formation. From option is set to nickel to choose the player to choose a new play. Choose formation. There are 7 categories. There are 3. Give cushion.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. This defense for the Titans, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Just the first quarter of attack is going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
11 empty.
Now Burrow. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Player gun. Option is set. Choose the player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new player. Formation. Step Y flex. There are 12 categories. You have 12 options.
First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 25-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. These two teams, the Bengals and Titans, you might remember they met in the divisional round of the playoffs last year, and that was a shocker. Titans seeded number 1 at home, coming off the bye. They were upset by the upstart Bengals, 19-16 on a 35-degree January day in Nashville. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Circle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. R1 button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. R1 button. That's protect. Cross button. Flat. And D-spot. D-spot. Circle button. Square button. R1 button. Circle button. Square button. Circle button.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
R1 button.
running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Circle button. Cross button. Triangle button. Circle button. Triangle button. Cross button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
Third down, it's
Cross
Willis.
Button.
Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Entering. Option is set. Drive H wheel.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. It's Eckler again. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Options, field goal 28 yards is selected.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they are on the board. They're still trailing at 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample.
Spread.
11, 12.
On second down, here's Mixon. And some room to roam now. 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hilliard now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
R1 button. Circle button. Circle button. Fade. Cross button. Cross audible. Triangle button. Triangle button.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Square button.
This ball caught by Mechie. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
That's pulled in at the 32. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense set up nicely with what looks to be a first and goal right around the 10-yard line.
11 MP.
Now Burrow on first down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Mixon will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
11.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Overload 3 silver LB blitz 1 3 4 3 to 4 cover 2 FS fire 3
Stonewalled on second down. Now let's see what they can do on third and goal from the 2.
11 mighty 11.
Here's Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd.
Coach suggestions.
A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Option is drive H wheel.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
And I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop them here on third down.
Triangle button.
Willis from the gun on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this will be taken at the 13. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10.
3 subcategories. Option is set to under 18 plays. You have 9 options. 3 to 4 is selected. Cover to invert.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Hilliard will elect to not return it.
Option is set.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Fade. Circle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
On first down, Willis. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Max protect. Circle button. Circle button.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis. Caught left side by Mechie. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cross button. Cross button. R1 button. Circle button. Circle button. Circle button. Circle button. Circle button. R1 button. Circle button. Circle button. Triangle. Max protect. Circle button. Triangle button.
Willis wants to pass it again.
Triangle button.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Triangle button.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. And finding the tight end, Hooper. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Here we go.
Triangle button. Circle button. Cross button. Circle button. Circle button. R1 button. Triangle button.
1st and 10,
Triangle
Willis. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
and outside.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
Option is set. Z spot. Curl comp. Fade out. Curl combo.